in this part, I decided to ask Konboye Eugene some of the most important questions for any visual artist. Each time artists meet, they always talk, and the conversation is always go from personal relationship conversation to business relationship to how to strategize and all those things, What is the best advice you've been given by your fellow artists? Or the best advice you've received from a fellow artist? What is the
best advice I received from an artist, from a fellow artist, I got that advice in 2016, and that thing it's still in my head today. I got that advice from Mr. Abiodun Olako when I was doing my 1 year industrial training. So the advice was he was just having a conversation. He called me and he told me that I wasn't even the only one, but we're up to 10 young artists, and he told us something. He said, the first responsibility of an artist is to create good works. Yes, that word still in my head. Your responsibility is to create, not just to create,
but to create good pieces.
To create good piece. Because to my understanding, these are things that will represent you when you're not there. One, and two, people are investing in you. You understand? So if it's not good, it's not good. So your responsibility first is not just to create. Not just to create. Some people feel that if I say, for example, if I come out now to tell someone that in a year I produce maybe 5 works, and maybe some people might feel this person is lazy, this person is sluggish, this person is not fast. But if those 5 are up to standard, then I feel I've succeeded as an artist. Other than producing 200 and none can stand anywhere. Yeah. You understand? So your responsibility as an artist is to create good work, and that is one of the best advice I've received from. That's one of the best advice I received in career-wise, actually, my art. Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about Nigerian art.
Okay.
Let's talk about the art market in this country. The art market in this country is it's well represented worldwide now. It's accepted worldwide. We have artists that sell like every other big artist across the globe. I know a couple of them personally, and I can tell they can stand elsewhere with any artist from any part of the world. So, how do you feel about the representation of Nigerian arts now in the global market?
Well, it's something to be proud of. It's something to actually be proud of. It's something to say, okay, thank God I'm also a Nigerian. There are a lot of them that are doing exceptionally great. So I feel the representation is superb. Because art in itself is a very competitive something.
Yeah.
It's a very competitive market. So for someone to kind of have a voice outside this country, it means that person must be doing something really, really exceptional. So I'm very much happy about how we're presented, because it's a positive thing. It's a positive thing. You want to talk about African art, you talk about Nigerian art too. You mention some Nigerian artists.
Nigeria is very significant in African art.
Yeah.
We've always been significant, but the new generation, before artists always get to 60, 50 plus, 60, 70 before people get to know them. Most of these Baba that we learn about in high school, most of them are in their 90s, 80s now.
Yeah.
And people get to know them when they are in their 60s. Very few of them in their 50s, you understand? But now, you can see an artist that is 30, you can see an artist that is 20 something, and they are well known worldwide,
Yeah.
So that's really, really, really make me proud about Nigerian artists.
For now, I think it's the advent of social media. It makes
social media
makes it easy. For example, I am here, and someone somewhere knows about my work.
Yes.
You understand?
I stay in Osogbo, you stay here in Ogun State. I stay in Osun State. That's how many states away? let's say 3.
All right.
You understand that, because I have to cross your state to this state. And every single day, Instagram will always show me your work, every single day.
So
unless I did not go to Instagram. Instagram will show me. And the way they are showing your work to me, that is how they are showing it to somebody in England,
yes,
somebody
exactly.
in US, somebody in India, someone in Australia, across the globe. So it's beautiful. Social media has actually changed a lot of things in the art world. Not only in the art world, let me say the creative
industry generally.
Every industry generally. When we talk about the art world, we always make reference to history, from the time of people like Da Vinci to the time of people like Michelangelo, Van Gogh, and all those guys. And then if you look at our own Nigeria now, all these Baba Yusuf Grillo, Bruno Brapea, Mfuni Fade, and all these people to this generation now.
Yeah.
Among the artists that are not alive, the ones that are dead, if you have the power to wake one of them up and have one-on-one communication with one of them, who would that be and what would be the communication?
Okay. I will. If I have that kind of opportunity, I will go for Sir Zino Orara of blessed memory, who just passed couple of weeks ago. I met him just once, and it was a very, very memorable experience because the first impression, he was very much entertaining, and very much he was someone that actually encouraged me and gave me a lot of tips about my own arts, I met him, like I said, I met him just once, and it was like more like an hour. I was in his studio and we spoke at length. So yes, I'll go for
if you have a power, that would be your person.
Yeah, that would be my person.
Wow, that's good. Well, to be honest with you, I've not heard that name before, and I've never get to meet him. That's some of the things, like when we look at the art community, we are missing out a lot.
Yes.
When Baba Grillo passed away, I was so sad. Why? Because I want to meet. I've met Bruce. Bruce is still alive, very much alive, strong and healthy, But when Baba Grillo passed away, I was so sad because I never get to meet him. And when I was in high school, the final that we did, these are the people that they teach, in our textbook, you see their name everywhere. Yeah. This person started this person started this person, you understand now? Like, if I can traditional cover, is a Grillo, this, you understand? So when I got to know, I think it was last year that he passed away, and I saw it, I'm like, wow. So I will never miss this. I will never personally meet
this person.
It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. I mean, you receive advice from a well-known artist. I mean, his senior colleague in the art industry.
Father.
And a father in the art industry. Let me say it like that. So. And I mean, gradually now you are getting close to that. I mean, I know you will deny that you are not a good man. You will deny. You say, I'm just 18, I'm just 19, I'm just 27, I'm just 30, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. I mean, but we have younger artists.
Yeah.
We have people learning from you. We have people looking up to you. Yes. And we even have your peers looking up to you. Yeah. The art industry is not about age. Yeah. It's about who is there. So, and whoever is there is there. Yeah. If your younger brother is a king, according to our culture, you have to prostrate. Nobody cares about the age. We care about where you are in terms of your representation. Yeah. So, what is your own advice to these young, or let me say younger artists, or your fellow artists? What is your own advice?
Oh, my advice to younger artists is to be original. Originality, originality is what makes someone stand out. Originality, You go online sometimes and you see a lot of plagiarism going on. You see young artists reproducing other people's people's work. You understand? Maybe someone might paint in oil, and you see another young artist coming to paint that same thing in oil. You understand? So that is very, very wrong. Nobody goes that won't take any artist anywhere far. You understand? Because number one, you are if you do that work well, for example, you are promoting the artist.
Yes, because it will look like that person's work.
It will look like that.
And how many people now? If I see this work now, I know you.
Okay.
And if anybody copies you, I'm like, oh,
You understand? You understand?
you
So
understand?
that is where the originality comes in. A lot of artists fall into this kind of, okay, this is what this person have done. I can do it. As such, they just end up wanting to reproduce someone else's work, or maybe wanting to work in the direction of this person. You understand? Yes, you learn from people. But through the course of learning, you also need to add something and modify your own so it becomes original. I do tell some of the people that have been in my studio, especially CS students and IT students and intern, I do tell them, I say, if your work, if the work you produce reminds someone of me, then you have failed because you are not original.
Yeah.
You understand? When you look at my work, for example, I'm very happy to say, okay, when you look at my work, you know, okay, this is Konboye. You understand? So that is the originality. So I feel one thing that will make anybody good, that will make you stand out as a young person starting out, is originality. Just be original. After originality, then you should be very much hardworking. You know, that's one thing that a lot of people don't know. You see, people go indoor, work for a very long time, and you come out, you see the result, and you feel that, okay, it does not, nothing just happened.
Yeah,
nothing happens. You
nothing
give
happened by
things
accident.
time. Nothing happens but it takes time. It takes dedication and all that to do something to do something great. Nothing good just comes easy. So be original, be hardworking, and just trust the process. It might not just happen immediately. You know, what takes one person 2 months might take you 6 months. But I believe if you are really, really, really truthful to yourself, you are committed, you're dedicated to what you're doing, it will surely come out someday.
In what way do you hope your art will impact viewer perception of waste and consumption? You know, because most of these material have been used by people.
Yes.
You know, and most people you see a single person that have like 3, 4, 5 flip flops. You understand now? You know, like my younger sister now, our last born. Oh my goodness, that girl can have like 30 flip flops.
Okay.
She has so much that when I was doing my NYC, I packed 2 of her favorites, and she did not even notice for 1 year that I packed some of her favorites. You understand now? I packed those 2. She did not even notice for 1 year.
That it's gone.
For you to know the amount.
Yeah, I'm the
Like
number,
I mean,
yeah.
if you come to our house to pack her own alone, you make a piece from it. That is how much of flip flop she has. You understand? All these, you know,
Crocs
this
and all
different
that,
style,
yeah.
all those ones with butterfly on it. A lot of it, you understand now. I packed 2 of the one that is like unisex, and she did not even know. Seriously.
Wow.
So, like, for people like that, people like my sister that can buy 10 in it at a go, you know, what do you think your art is making them to feel? What's the impact of your art on people like that, and how do they feel about what they do? You know, because once somebody come here and see the amount of stuff that you're doing, some people will be like, no problem, it's my money, you know, and some other people will be like, oh, this thing is actually affecting our society. Because let me even give you a small illustration about what I'm talking about. My parents are farmers, and I grew up in farm.
Okay.
So now, like our own camp in farm is like, let's say 7 houses.
Okay.
There's another neighboring camp that have like, let's say 150 and some other bigger than that, you know. But in our own place now, in our house, since I was born, all our waste, nylon, everything, you know, nylon and let me say rubber or anything associated with polythene are the only ones that cannot decay.
Yeah.
They can stay there for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
The great grandpa, the one they
come and
use.
meet them.
If you dig, you still see them there. So like, and we have a farm directly at the back of our house. So each time we want to plant this thing there, what do we call it, plantain or banana, each time we want to plant them, once you dig, like 30% of what will be taken out of the soil are those things. Yeah. So when the rainy season starts, a lot of those nylons and a lot of flip-flop like this will have cover. Let's say you dig a particular place and you plant there, and this thing grows to become very big plantain stalk. You understand now? Once wind starts to blow, they will not have enough of their roots in the soil.
In the soil, because this thing have hindered.
You understand now? Most of them will just go into one nylon and the nylon will just fold them. and then flip-flop, we just fold them. So they don't have a lot of their roots in the soil. Small wind like this, they're on the floor. You understand now? So in that aspect, we are the one that is pulling it there, and it's affecting us. We just look at it. There's nothing we can do much than to say, okay, we want to burn them and all these things. But let's look at a kind of a township like this where people like most of the waste in this township, aside from the one on the streets, they are going to exactly the same space. And when people see it and when people see your artwork, how do you think it can affect their perspective about consumption? Like, okay, I don't have to buy 5, I don't need 5, I can only wear 1 at a time, and all those things,
Well, now, first, when anybody comes into my studio, what I want you to see first is, okay, I don't even need to tell you what you see. You will see the material. You see the material. Then the question, where did all this come from?
That's actually...
And so sometimes this thing here, they are product of irresponsible consumption. You understand? So it's about advocating for responsible consumption. Like you said, someone that needs one
or two.
You need one, then get one. A lot of people are buying new design of things that they have. Not that they need them, it's just about the new design. Okay, this is a new design.
Some people will even buy exactly the same design, multiple colors.
You understand?
They'll be like, this is for pink outfits, especially ladies. This is for my pink outfit, this is for my butterfly blue, for my butterfly red, and all those,
So it's about creating awareness and letting people know that this is not good. It's not a good thing. You understand? It's not a good thing. Let's try as much as possible, because whatsoever is out there, we are the one that put it there. You understand? So this is a time where we are looking for solution. We can't be compounding the problem. For example, these things are not going to go. They are not going away. There are companies that are out there producing these things. There are people that are out there producing these things on a daily basis, and people are using it on a daily basis. And when you're using this thing, they don't actually last that long. Flip-flop is not something you use for a year. You can't use it for a year. Couple of weeks, couple of months. It depends on how you're using it. It's gone, and it's not going to disappear. People throw these things away. These things are affecting our environment. So I feel it's about advocating for responsible consumption, number one, and two, also creating awareness for people to also kind of try recycling. Try recycling in your little space. Recycling is something that anybody can do. Recycling is anybody can do recycling. Anybody can recycle anything. You understand? It doesn't have to be art. It doesn't have to be art. People are recycling tire, for example, into furnitures. Into accessories and all that. So it's more like pushing towards that direction. That is what will save us. Actually, that's actually where I feel about everything that's happening.
Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. If you've watched this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.